What up, fantasy football hustler? Back at you. We got another live draft going down. We're going to be starting here in a few minutes. Everybody, do me a favor, hit that like button. Throw in a comment. If you're watching us live somewhere, throw in a comment in the chat. And if you're watching this on Facebook, anywhere, actually, wherever you're watching it, just make sure you hit the share button. Let's get in the habit of sharing these streams because there's so many fantasy football content creators out there, at this point. Like, there's no reason to keep anybody a secret at this point. So just make sure you hit that share button. Let's get the community growing. Let's see who's up in here. We're gonna kill a few minutes. We got one of our homies who said he's about 20 minutes away. We're gonna kill about 5 minutes before we get this started. And Johnny in the house with the 101. Johnny with the 101. Emil, what up? Shout out to Canada. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights, what up? And throw it in. Emil said, what's everyone smoking on? Let me see. The first thing I'm going to pull out, I got some Mac Melon, 24% THC. And I think this is the shit that's been putting me to sleep. The Z Runs. The Z Runs have been putting me to sleep. Palisade Poison. I like it, Johnny. Shout out to BS Barbarians in the house. What up, brother? Devo, what up? Hassan, what up? Crispy said, what up, losers? Right here, Crispy. Right here. Matthew in the house. What up, homie? Salute. Ghost Monkey in the house. Let's smoke it up. Toyota One said, what up, crew? Let's draft and smoke. Let's get it. Song in the house. What up? What up? Yeah, K2 Pinson in the house. What up? What up? What? You gotta charge it? Oh. No. It doesn't need to charge. It's about to die. And Meal said, Huss, indica, sativa, or hybrid? What's your preference? Probably indicas, but just like yesterday, remember me talking about how, sometimes with the indicas, we'll be here just smoking mad bowls, and then like to recover, got to take a little weed nap in the middle of the day. That's what happened yesterday. That is what happened yesterday. I took a nice weed nap. And, but yeah, so indica is probably my favorite, but I don't hate, man. I can find really great sativas that I love. I can find really great hybrids that I love, but probably the indicas. Daniela in the house. What up, Daniela? All right. There we go. What did Crispy say? The pecan diesel? Uh-oh. Is it pecan or pecan? Are you guys super bougie to where you have to say pecan or pecan? I always say pecan, but I know there's certain people, and maybe it's just like wherever you maybe it's just like certain places of where you live, maybe. All right, let's smoke it up. And don't forget, we can feed the jukebox. You can feed the jukebox on Twitch. You could feed the jukebox through Zelle. You could feed the jukebox through Rumble. I mean, Rumble is the way to go. That's where I really, really want people to start following if you can. I mean, guys like Crispy, I mean, he's like a subscribed member over there, super, super awesome. Appreciate you, Crispy. Okay. Emil said us Canadians say pecan. Pecans and poutines. Uh-oh. What up, Jared? He said, my bad. I'm trying, bro. Let's see what happened. Send me a picture of what you see. There should be 3 screens. Jared just signed up for the streaming service that I've been telling you guys about, the $40 a month, where you literally get every live channel, you get every sports package, and then on-demand movies and TV series. Show me the picture, but when you get to the main screen, it should say live TV, movies, and series. So if you're trying to get the movies, you just go to the movies. You want to see like the pay-per-views and live cable and all that, you go to the live TV. If you're trying to watch something like Power Book 2, something like that, you go to the series. And they do have Power Book 2 streaming. They're already up to episode 3. And yeah, I'm on it. I don't know how Tariq's going to get out of all of this. And let's see. So we got, looks like most of the people are watching on Facebook, actually. So make sure you hit the share. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you do that. We got a bunch of people watching on Facebook. Then we got a bunch of people watching on YouTube. Salute. Hit the like button. Motherfuckers, hit the like button. What Crispy say? Pecan is something that we had to use in the car when I was a kid. What the hell? What? Oh, pecan. Crispy, get out of here, man. How many road trips were you guys on? Come on. Let's see what Emil say. Thoughts on the Browns backfield? You staying away from that mess? In these best balls, I'm trying to grab both of them. That's what I want to do. That's what it's all about. Just trying to grab both. Trying to grab both where I can. And so I'm not. Some just say I'm not tech savvy. Don't worry, bro. You don't need to be tech savvy. That's why you got me here. I'll help you out. Yeah, and shout out to the Houdat Nation. Jarrett's one of the day ones for sure. I mean, one of the peeps who I know there's a handful of peeps who've been in here since like legit like day one 2020 like content. I know that Jarrett was one of like the first motherfuckers, and I remember exactly my take that made him know that I was the fucking man at this, and it was Justin Herbert. Salute to Justin Herbert. So many people realized that I wasn't bullshitting. It was week 4 or something, week 3, week 4. I can't even remember what week it was, but it was the week that the Chargers were going up against the Saints. And every single person, this was my just strong take for that week, was like any quarterback question. I didn't care if it was Superflex. I didn't care if it was 2QB. If somebody said, who should I start out of this person or this person? If it was a single QB league, I was like, you should start that person. And Jared even asked me, should I start Tom Brady? And I was like, bro, you can start Tom Brady if you want, but what I'd say is go grab Herbert. He's going to go for 300 yards. He's going to throw for 3 touchdowns. Book it. And what did he do? He threw for like 270 and 4 touchdowns. And Keenan Allen got like a touchdown. Might have got 2 touchdowns. Mike Williams got a touchdown. Hunter Henry got a touchdown. And so that was one of my big, that was just one of the big weeks where I was 1,000,000% right. And I made sure that I told everybody that same shit. And Johnny said, I found the show for the last month or so that Stu was still around. And that's why, I mean, Stu's passed away about two years ago, right? At this point, 2 years ago. So, yeah, I mean, you've still been around forever for sure. But yeah, man, shout out to our man Stu. Yeah, Josh said, John Robb sucks ass. Savagery. All right. Killed about 10 minutes. Here we go. Let's put a message in letting everyone know that we're starting the draft. We will wait. I'll wait like a minute or two before we actually do it. Nice. Matthew said Herbert's the man, been following him since Oregon. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why Crispy is here. Stu was the introduction for Crispy even finding us. And Crispy found the 420 friendly fantasy football show. That doesn't exist anywhere except here. Johnny said the way you guys rallied around him, reacted to everything was a huge selling point on the community. Stu was the man. Like, I actually bought a plane ticket to go see him, and it was too little too late, though. It sucked, man. It really still sad to think about, because Stu was like such a good guy, handicapped from paralyzed from the chest down. And, you know, someone who could have made every excuse in the world to be like, you know, just a negative Nancy about everything. And he was like the most positive motherfucker that I've like ever met. And he was he was the guy. Like, I mean, Derek, he's kind of like taking over the Stu role where, like, you know, anybody comes into the chat, anyone new, he's always giving a salute and all that. And like, that was Stu. Like, he would be in the chat. Anybody who came in, he like greeted them and was like, don't worry, Alex has a lot of questions, but he's going to get to you. And like, Stu is the man. And we know he's looking down on us. And he's probably in like the dopest fantasy football league out there. Like, I couldn't even imagine, like, who would Stu in heaven want to get into a fantasy football league? I could just think, like, you know, there's got to be a bunch. And yeah, he said, love people like that. Like, there's so many people in here who Stu was the one who welcomed. Like, if you guys, like, pretty much, I mean, until like it got really, really bad for him, like maybe in the last like couple months, Like, he was the one in every single chat welcoming everybody. And yeah, I mean, it was yeah, it's sad times, man. Sad to see a guy like that go. And someone who, man, really, I mean, I'm not saying everyone in the chat right now doesn't support, but like there was a different level of support from like Stu. Like it was different. He was the man. He was the man. He was like the biggest advocate of like our show and like weed and fantasy football and just like connecting, everything together. And so, yeah, for anybody who knew Stu, from the chat or whatever, he was the fucking man. We know he's looking down on us right now, smoking some good weed. And yeah, Crispy said hanging out with Tom Landry. You think Tom Landry plays fantasy football? I like that's what the first thing we thought of. Like he's gonna go look for Tom Landry, gonna go steal his hat or something, get him to talk to him. Uh-oh. We're gonna get an auto. Right. Yeah. Sad stuff, Matt. But he was in so much pain, like in the end. Like it was so much. I know he was in so much pain. It was just ridiculous, I'm sure. All right, first 6 picks in the books here. We got CMC. Damn, Justin Jefferson at the 102. CD Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Crispy locking in CJ Stroud as the third QB off the board. Let's go. And if you're listening out there, Johnny, you're on the clock in the number 6. Thanks, K2 Pinson. And if anybody wants to feed the jukebox, that's one of the ways that you can support the show. And then we get the vibes going with the music as well. There goes Bijan off at the 108. And then Hurts at the 109. There we go. So what's that? We've gotten 2 running backs so far. We've gotten 4 wide receivers, and we've gotten 4 quarterbacks, 5 quarterbacks now through round 1. Lamar Jackson now off the board. Tyreek the Freak off the board. Ooh, song. Nice tandem right there. Tyreek the Freak and Breece Hall. Not too shabby of a start there for song. And what do we have? We had 5 QBs, 5 wide receivers, 2 running backs in the first round. Then we got Breece Hall, we got Dak, and now we got Anthony Richardson. Let's see. Richardson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anthony Richardson as the 7th QB off the board. 7th QB off the board. It is crazy how high he's going. The projections and like the outlook on what he's going to do, I can't get behind it. If he proves me wrong, he proves me wrong. So nervous about him, just how high you have to get him. Like the expectation, like CJ Stroud, for example, I mean, his value comes from him being the fucking best rookie QB last year, throwing he threw over 4,000 yards, right? Or very close to it, something like that. Shitload of touchdowns. And then you have Diggs coming over, like what does Anthony Richardson, like what has happened for him to warrant higher value this year than he had last year? That's the thing that I don't understand. That's the thing I do not understand. AJ Brown off the board. Ooh, look at Jerry Swallows locking up the Hurts and AJ Brown connection right there. I like it. And whoever's watching on Facebook, hit the like, share that stream, share the stream. If you're on YouTube and you can share the stream to Facebook, share the stream, because we never know who's going to see anybody's random post about this and who hops in and could like stay forever. So do me a favor and let's share the stream if you can. Emil, so that's what I'm saying. Richardson, probably the most overrated player in fantasy. I mean, it's him and Caleb right now. I mean, and even that, like, I guess, I mean, he's way more hyped than Caleb. Like, let's see when Caleb actually gets drafted here. I mean, Caleb goes inside the top, 15 for sure. But I've seen kind of like different levels of like where Caleb goes. Like Richardson going high as hell. He's going higher than I am. Higher than I'm soaring over here. Yeah, and Emil said, everyone on Facebook, come to YouTube. Just type in FF Hustler 420 or Fantasy Football Hustler, Fantasy Hustler, anything like that. Joe Burrow off the see, even that, dude. Joe Burrow going 2 spots behind Anthony Richardson. Like, I get it. I get it. The upside with Richardson is there, especially if he rushes for 1,000 yards and has like 10 rushing touchdowns. But that's just that. That ain't guaranteed. That ain't guaranteed. Then we got Jordan Love. Jordan Love after Burrow. And then we got Garrett Wilson. We got Gibbs. And we got Laporta. Oh, look at Hawks fan going all Detroit over there. Detroit, what? Detroit, what? All right, we'll throw in something for the Detroit fans. Just seems like a good time. Here we go. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. All right, let's just get because yeah, very curious. Like, do you feel like because they're so hyped that you won't have too many Texans? Because I know that definitely could be a thing, right? Just because they're going so fucking high. I'm just waiting until 2 Texans wide receivers are drafted before me, and I'm taking whoever's left, usually Tank Down. Yeah. Yep. I'll tell you who I think is going to be the best value here once all 3 are taken. And let's see. To start the 6th, Zamir White. That might become the earliest I've seen Zamir White go, but this draft in particular looks a little bit RB heavy compared to some of the other ones. I mean, that's just at first glance. I haven't even looked at to see how many RBs were drafted so far. But we got Zamir White at the 6-1. Then Aaron Jones, then McBride, Godwin, DJ Moore, Ramondre Stevenson. There goes Diggs. Just talked about the Houston wide receivers. And then we got Neighbors. Oh, shit. Neighbors at the 6-8. Peacock said, I haven't drafted any Stroud this year. Too expensive at ADP. Yeah, I mean, you look at Crispy. Crispy took him out the 1-7. The 1-7 here. And shit, in Dynasty, I've seen him go earlier than the 1-7. Like 1-7 in Dynasty would be like a good value. I mean, I've seen him go top 3, top 4. I've seen him go number 1. Number 1 QB, not number 1 overall pick. Mark Andrews, Devonta Smith off the board. Yeah, right. Peacock says go as early as 103 in Dynasty. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's crazy. It is crazy. But the Texans, they're on the rise. They're on the rise. It's tough because when teams are on the rise, it's hard to like get those players when everybody's all over their nuts. Like that's the hardest part. Like, man, Texans have never been this much in demand, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I think CJ Stroud has finally gotten more value now than Deshaun Watson had before all the bullshit happened. Before all the bullshit. Because he was like, I mean, in Dynasty, I remember Stu. We were talking about Stu a little bit earlier. Stu picked Watson, I think, at the 103 or the 104 in like our very first inaugural, our WWF dynasties. Like that was like February of 2021. So like right before everything started happening. I've been nabbing Schultz and Mixon and Mox. Okay. Yeah, you can get Schultz late as hell. And Mixon, I mean, he's going outside the top 20. So, we're with it. That song, he was waiting on Rodgers. Uh-oh. Yeah, this one doesn't seem like the one where you can get away with pushing off the QBs. Because, yeah, we see Rodgers just went there at the 5-12. Then James Conner, J.J. McCarthy. Oh, man. Toyota 1 going J.J. at the 7-2. Then Flowers, Baker Mayfield, Debo, Najee, and T. Higgins. I like that pick, Crispy. Hey, Derek made it home. Salute. Hell yeah, man. Throw our ones up for Stu. Stu's the man. Stu's the man. Man, it's crazy. Stu, on all Stu's teams, he had like Jerry Jeudy. Like, he was like, Stu, I know you're listening. You're so wrong about Jerry Jeudy, bro. Like, man, he's such a bum. Let's see if he can change it around now that he's going to the Browns. And yeah, Stu was so high on and we'll go with Antonio Brown. He was naming his top 3 or top 5 wide receivers when he was on the Pivot podcast, and he named 4, and then he was like, I think it was Ryan Clark. He was like, "What about CD?" He was like, "Come on, man, CD." He's like, "Come on, let's be real. Guys like tapes, or you guys like CD?" He's like, "I like CD all day." There we go. Toyota 1 got Gino right there. Let's see. So after Tank Dell, we got Javonte, then George Kittle, Mostert to round out the 8th, and then to start the 9th, we got Jaden Reed, Geno Smith, and Derek Carr. All right, Derek, you the man. Thanks for feeding the jukebox. I got to download the we got to download everything now and then upload it. Let's see if we can upload this here. Tino said Brown's got his brain scrambled. That he does. That he does. Makes for good content, though. That's for sure. Bro, have you seen his shit like Cracker of the Day and shit like that? So fucking funny. And Derek said, shout out to Bogey. So what do we got here? Bruce Wayne. All right, let me upload it here. We'll get it on next. Yeah, Peacock CT ESPN. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who knows how big it can actually get? Tino said, I'm sure Brown takes are perfect. I like it. I like it. Good play on words there. Drew in the house. What up, Drew? And how's the volume sound on the music? And how's the mic volume sound as well? Let me know.
Scott. Move weight. Trying to sit on top of the food chain. You know it's off top how we do things. I'm just trying to ball like Bruce Wayne. Move weight. Trying to sit on top of the food chain.
Little loud.
You know it's off top how we do things.
Let me lower it.
I'm just trying to ball like Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that one might be too low. I went back to the old school way of where I download the song, Tino. That's why. Let's see. We got Nick. We got Eckler. We got Ridley. We got Nick Chubb, Hopkins, Brock Bowers, JSN, and Drake May. Nice. Peacock says he's been cutting the vids for Bogey's Jams. Nice.
I stay firing on all cylinders. I'm praying God bless, but I'm saturated in sin. Since I lost my innocence, all we do is keep it moving. About money like a motherfucking Jewish. Move weight.
All right, let's see. What else smoke last? Let's smoke this Mac Melon last, so let's switch it to the Z-Rams.
I'm just trying to ball like Bruce Wayne. Move weight.
Bryce Young. Oh, man. I know we're getting there, song, man. Yeah, when you wait, sometimes you might have to get guys like Bryce Young as your number 3. I know it doesn't feel good. I know it doesn't feel good.
I'm just trying to get it like there's 10 of me.
Pollo Lagoon.
Selling herbs, selling cream. Seldom heard, seldom seen. I'm the cold truth, call me Fletcher Reed. Trying to take it global across the 7 seas. I got tendencies of having Scarface fantasies.
Yeah, first IVP off the board in round 10.
I'm out here chasing dollars, I ain't chasing status. But if you want talk status,
Drew said Young's about to be the 29. Elaborate on why.
You can say I'm off the hook.
Try not to trying to ball like Bruce. Take until I hear the why. Tell me why.
USPS. The reason why my daughter ear got VVS. And keep it moving. About money like a motherfucking choice. Move weight, move weight.
Tell me why. I'm very, very interested in the why.
You know it's off top.
Young is going to end up as
I'm just
the
trying to ball
QB9.
like Bruce Wayne. Move weight, move weight. Trying to sit on top of the food chain. You know it's off top how we do things. I'm just trying to ball like Bruce Wayne.
All right, Brian Thomas Jr. Yeah, I think D-Man, he's got a few rookies over there. And then we got Spears, and then we got TJ Hopkins, Crispy taking the Addison. He's someone I've been super nervous to draft. Super nervous to draft a guy like Addison. Man, if Kirk was there, he'd be on the up and up and on the come up. But he's not right now. Damn, Noble, he stole my charger. Lucky I got another one here on reserve. And I don't think Jerry Swallows is listening. But if you are, Jerry Swallows, you're on the clock in number 6. Let's see. After Addison, we got Hollywood. Warren. Then we got Xavier Worthy. Micah Parsons at the 10-10. That's probably the best value that anybody's got on Parsons because he always goes in like the 7th or 8th round. Hey, and then we got B-Rob the Mob. How'd the sound drop sound? Was it choppy? Somebody let me know. Was the sound drop choppy? Dave Canales and the improved team overall. But what's improved about it, though? I mean, Deontay Johnson. I mean, we called him Deontay Dropson for the longest time. I mean, they get the rookie at running back. I mean, of course they got another rookie. I mean, who'd they get at wide receiver? Leggett. I mean, that could be good. All right, you the man, Derek. Let me. Okay, Bubble Goosey, Tad Choppy. Yeah, the fucking drops, man. Fucking drops. Kidda in the house. What up? And Derek, I'm downloading right now the one that you just put in. Get that uploaded here. Huh? Is it the same link, Derek? Is it the same song? Oh, no, just the same. It's the same cover. Okay. Threw me off there for a second. Same cover, different song. Yeah, that's why it takes a little bit longer to play the sounds now because I'm actually doing I'm uploading them so they play through the main software, not through the audio software, because for whatever fucking reason, the audio software comes through a little choppy. Okay, said the other one sounded okay. Like this one. Let's get it on! Like that. That sound okay? Kidda said the champ's here all of a sudden, Kidda. Hey, Matt said, yeah, Daniela made it too. Shout out to Daniela. What up? What up? We want more people following on YouTube. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. That helps other people find the stream. And if you can share it, share it. All right, let's see. After B-Rob the Mob, we got Coleman. Not too shabby of a spot for him. Zeke, Roquan, Zaire Franklin. Nice tandem right there for BS. For Bees. Ferguson, Ingram, TJ Watt, Jerome Ford. Man, look at Crispy over there acting like he knows a thing or two about best ball, snatching up Chubb and Ford. I like it. And Rashee Rice off the board next. All right, here we go. Who's that Kramer loser on Facebook? Thanks for the comment. Throw in some more comments. Hit the dislike because it'll add engagement. I'm gonna smoke this bowl for you. You said the offensive line also improved, and even if that's not much, he won't be second in the league in sacks. Okay, so yeah, Young might not have to run for his life every play. That makes a difference. It really does. After Rashee Rice, we got Singleton, Blake Corum, Brown, Deontay Johnson, top 5 EJ Edwards off the board. Got me going crazy, baby. I'm committed. Or maybe I just can't tell the difference. Wish you stop, try to give me help as I collect this change. Thanks for feeding the jukebox, Derek. You the man. Mark you down for the extra entries for our next raffle. Raffle probably won't be until the preseason starts. I got the running total of everything. My girl always tripping, says she's finna catch me slipping. Think I'm fucking other women, cause it women intuition, plenty fish in the sea. You the man, Derek. Whoa, Jerry going Yvonne Pace, hella early. Somebody blame the appetite that we have for life. I wonder why he's got the extra hype on Yvonne Pace right now. We got TJ Edwards after Fryer moves him to 12. That's Edwards, Yvonne Pace, Rick Corso, and Tyler Lockett. There's getting a lot of value on players right now. Players who I feel are like super undervalued for Dynasty because they're getting old, but best ball and redraft. Said their entire defense is way better. I mean, I don't know about that. I'll believe it when I see it because yes, I know you got Josie Jewell, also lost Frankie Luvu. Like that's fucking huge. They lost who's the guy who went to the Giants? Brian Burns. Don't have Brian Burns anymore. I know I can't even think of who they have over there now as the replacement for Burns, but or no, it's Derek Brown. I mean, he had a shitload of tackles last year. He led defensive linemen in tackles, in overall tackles. They lost Jeremy Chin. I know Jeremy Chin has not, been what he was outside of his rookie year, but still, I'm with you. Maybe they got some improvements over there, but I wouldn't go out on a limb and say their entire defense is way better. That just seems a little bit too bold of a statement, but I know they have improved in some places. And Josie Jewell, I mean, he should be the man over there, but he's kind of just replacing Luvu, not like they have Luvu plus him or anything. But Carolina should be improved from last year. Like, I mean, they should be a little bit improved. Oh no, Johnny just lost the draft by picking Danny Pesos. Oh no. Anybody who picks Danny Pesos automatically loses the draft. Oh, man. Damn it, Johnny. It had to be you. Let's see. After Lockett, we got Okereke. A solid move there. Charbonnet. Trey Benson. Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson, both the Green Bay wide receivers going back to back. And then Danny Pesos. He said, I did it for this moment.
I'll allow it.
Oh, man. Damn it, dude. I mean, you got him as your number 3. There's one dynasty league where I have Danny Pesos and Aaron Rodgers on the same team. And that team fucking sucked so much last year that I hate Danny Pesos. Like, because he was even, that league, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure that I had Cousins, Rodgers, and Danny Pesos. So, like, that one specific dynasty, I fucking hated that league last year. Like, man, all my QBs got hurt. I was so fucked. And Matt said, damn, Johnny, I know, fucking up over there. Nah, it's funny, but he said he did it for just for this moment.
I'll allow it.
So I'll allow it. And Gus Monkey says, someone wins with Pesos, that'd be funny, Huss. Yeah, it would, but you know what? It's not. They could be on the team. He will not be in the lineup week 17. He will not be making a difference week 17 unless you are just hella lucky. That's what it's going to come down to, because I don't even think a team is going to make it to week 17 if they actually need Danny Pesos to do good. Just have that mindset. Max Crosby. Yeah, see, I would have just taken Max Crosby at the 212. I would have just taken Max Crosby at the 212 just to make it seem like I didn't pay a 12th rounder for Pesos. And Derek says that league 21. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'll go double check right now. It's a thorn in my side. It is a thorn in my side, to say the least. And like, that league is so unforgettable to me that it's you who had to tell me. Yeah, Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, Danny Pesos. I got Sam Darnold over there. Got Gardner Minshew. I think Gardner Minshew was my saving grace. Like last year, the only reason why I didn't go why I didn't go without getting any wins at all. Yeah, let me look. What pick did I have? And what happened in that one last year? Let's go look. All right, let's see. Max Crosby, Cortland Sutton, Aiden Hutchinson, Fred Warner, Goddard, Judy, Gibson, Gardner Minshew, CJ Mosley, Patrick Queen.
She's a killer queen.
Dang, you know what? I guess that one wasn't a thorn in my side. I won the championship in that league with those 3 quarterbacks. I guess that's how unforgettable it was. But, man, Gardner Minshew scored more points in the championship week than Patrick Mahomes. Damn. Taylor Heineke. I played Taylor Heineke in the fucking championship. Yeah, this one, I didn't backdoor my way into it, but I definitely got lucky that because Sticky Picky beat Bogard by 0.10 points in the semifinals. I shit all over Crispy. Me and Crispy went toe-to-toe, shit on him. I scored like 430 points. But that's what's so crazy is Bogard's team probably was the best, but he lost to Sticky Picky, and Sticky Picky only threw up 230 in the championship week. I threw up 270, and Bogard threw up like damn near 500 points. So that just, you know what they call that. I mean, that was just a lot of destiny right there. Dang, how did I win with the team with with those 3 quarterbacks as the starters? But it was Gardner Minshew. That was the saving grace right there. And I didn't have any fucking picks either. I had to trade all my fucking picks away for different peeps. All right, Derek, I'm getting the next one in here. I'm downloading right now. That's what's crazy. That's how much I hate that team because of Danny Pesos that I didn't even realize that I fucking won the championship. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. So yeah, we're big stunting. We're big stunting now. Hell yeah. There we go. I guess that team's not as bad as I thought. I don't know how he won. I mean, I got lucky that Bogart didn't win in the semifinals because I would have lost for sure. He scored probably more than anybody that week. But like that's the thing that's crazy about regular football and fantasy football. Not every single time does the best overall team win. Because it's all about the matchups. Yeah, so that's crazy how that all worked out. Let's see, where did I leave off? I left off at Patrick Queen. At the 13-10, Khalil Shakir, Ernest Jones, Terrell Bernard. Man, song nice. Leggett, Jameson Williams. Oh man, I really don't like J-Mo. Nick Bosa. We got the Dodson linebacker, not the wide receiver. Then we got Schultz. We got Njoku. We got Winfield. Nice pick. And Daniil Hunter at the 14-9. Thursday. Kramer, thanks for feeding the algorithm, you loser.
Hit him with the run pass.
He removed it.
I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day.
Thursday, Matt. Then we got one on Sunday and then next Wednesday. Those are the fast drops. We got slow drops filling all the time.
In the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah, been around, peep the archives. Yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's our time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about to check, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday,
where did I leave that?
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 Make plays every day.
Samuel, nice pick.
We make plays every day.
Samuel's been way too undervalued with every other in Buffalo. Thielen, Quentin Johnson, Michael Penix.
Could be one sitting in the pocket. I like to dip and dunk, but I rock it. Money is the topic. Win.
Ooh, and Song fucked up. Didn't get Fields if he wanted him. I don't know.
When I'm shopping. They holla, mama,
I feel like Keon and Curtis, one of them gonna have a good week.
4-5, I be popping.
I mean, there's probably gonna be weeks where they both do.
Don't fuck with me, nigga. Too cold, wrong move in the
Nick Bolton, Bobby Wagner. Damn,
ice on the
you guys just let
too cold. Strap on the hip, yeah, I'm feeling bold. Bullet same size, with new ball. You don't wanna fuck with the boy. Yeah, you know how I do when I'm tucked with the toy.
Andre Miller, Levante,
I'm a big boy.
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day.
Derek, I'm pretty sure it's Neon Peacock merch.
Plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah.
Pull it up. I'm pretty sure that it's Neon Peacock merch. Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, neonpeacockmerch.com. Yeah, fucking all the t-shirts I bought last year from Peacock. Everybody got hurt. I still haven't worn the shirts. I still haven't worn them. I got the Aaron Rodgers one. I got the Deshaun Watson one. I got the Joe Burrow one. Well, I guess I have worn the Nug Life one, and I've worn the Fantasy News Today one. But yeah, didn't I haven't worn any of the player shirts, man. They all died. I felt like it was my fault. So I just never wore them. Still in my closet chilling. Let's see. After Levante David, we got Quincy Williams, Julian Love, Raheed Shaheed, and Josh Palmer at the 15-16 turn. Let's see. Man, Derek, I don't think you were on the stream the other day. The Can We Just Smoke a Blunt guy passed away, man. And he was like 50. He was either late 40s or early 50s. I don't know if it had anything to do with the gang life, you know, or anything like that. But man, I saw it on TikTok. Like I saw motherfuckers when they were carrying his the casket, man. And man, sad times, man. Sad times. So I got this ready to go just randomly. So yeah, I got to show some respect for Big June.
Like 4-5 songs, nigga. I don't do that shit too often without smoking.
I'm trying to find one of the songs off of his first album, the one that's like the most notorious album. I think it came out in like 2001, 2002. This song came out later. I don't even remember what year this song came out. Hot boxing with the window. Cole Komet. There goes Watson. Well, obviously. Devin Lloyd, Luke Musgrave, the Black Josh Allen, Logan Wilson, Jesse Bates, Miles Garrett. Yeah, there's RIP to my guy. Yeah, man. Rick June's the man.
Trying to live like Victor Newman on your soap opera. Rap industry shady, so I just sit for my focus so they can hear the flows I bust. Stages in Dago, I roll something up, and homie, this happens every time I roll something up. And smoke something up, no more hold something up, or blow something up when y'all throw something up, nigga. G status, hoes they beat at us with a fistful of Fruitopia. Man, you know we just clowning. Hypnotic going around, then a circle of purple blown by gangsters that'll hurt you. Red shirt. Step first to the line of fire for funk, but you don't want that screaming. Can we just smoke a blunt? Find a place to post up. Got Hennessy in my club.
Hot boxing with the windows.
Can we just smoke a blunt? Find a place to post up.
Got Hennessy in my cup. Boxing with the windows.
Mommy, right now, I'm not with the cuddle up. I'm trying to roll another bundle up. Then we can take it to your bathroom. We'll probably end up in your back room eventually, but I ain't even coming for that. I'm trying to twist up your
Quay Walker, man, Quay Walker going hella late. Nice pickup there by Bees Barbarians. Fucking hella late, man. Derwin James, Jaleel McLaughlin, maybe, and Tyler Campbell.
But I ain't talking about the green with the heads. I'm talking about the kind that got the seeds and the stems. Got you cause you was easy to trim. Now hush up your mouth, puff and pass it. It's either I get your ass sick or you get your ass kicked. Sit back, relax, and stop grabbing your front, cause that ain't what I want. Can we just smoke
a blunt?
Find a place to post up. Got Hennessy in my cup.
Jordan Brook. I'm excited to see where he goes. Is like the lowest we've ever been able to draft him. Chuba, Troy Franklin. Boxing with the windows.
What's happening, mommy? Let me tell you how that ass is looking. There's something about you smoking that blunt that has me shook in your man's look.
I love the two RBs at the end of the year, so I don't think that Jones or Devontae makes it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Xavier McKinney, Mike Williams, Joker. Joker, the linebacker, for those who don't know. Here we go. Here's another one, Derek. I don't know if I've ever played this one, but this one was off his very first album, Superfire. Hey, get in the zone.
I said
There ain't no
hungry, so
zone.
now these streets gonna have to kick in. Find a buster that's slipping and then getting but a whole chicken. My kids tell me they need new clothes, but dad's like busted, disgusted, can't be trusted. Plotting with a fucking musket, I'ma kick ruckus till I get my hands on what I need, what I'm greedy for, what I leave these niggas bleeding for. I've been starving ever since I was born. I ain't told you never did I live life like silver spoons with Ricky Schroeder, so I push boulders, get over quick to pull a gun on you if they look good, then I'ma fleet a phone. Give me Clyde and Denora, it's a lot that I like to do in life. Besides exploring, I go so I'm forced to draw down for the shit that I can't afford and more. Often than not, I find myself.
Ooh, Aziz Alshire, you're and Eric Kendrick. Nice pick
at
up
the same
song.
time, might find your face stuck to my
Brandon
muzzle with
Cook,
your
that's
life
nice
in a
late
double.
pick.
Sorry
Way
to
better
bug
than
you, but
down.
I'm in a
It's
struggle.
Robert
Just ain't recognizing what you're doing to get scratched. Hitting up with 25
Donnie
that life
Mitchell,
with no
oh,
get back. Better slow your roll. Pushing dope out on the streets and balling out of control, but for all of the wrong reasons, you ain't recognizing what you're doing to get scratched. Hitting up with 25 that life with no get back. Better slow your roll. Pushing dope out on the streets and balling out of control, but for all of the wrong reasons. For the Skrilla, nigga, you done became this cold killer. You figured there's nothing realer than that sack of vanilla. Quarters to half to zones, and now it's on keys. You're moving up in this game, far and beyond. It ain't no stopping you now. Money's
Wired,
coming too quick.
Gabe Davis,
Hundreds of
ooh,
feeling crisp
crispy
and
Doc
900s,
Hill,
they
man.
on your tip. You done flipped the whip. And a spot to stay on top, you're deep in this game, not even knowing you're being watched. Though it's all the same, in your eyes ain't nothing changed. But the dollar signs keep rising and flashing all in your brain. You want everything in this world money can buy. Trying to have a whole high, not even knowing the reason why. Went from hitting cola, Motorola, toting pistolas to pushing boulders. And before you know it, your gig is over. Where your money now? That you locked up throughout the seasons and you marry it broad. But for all of the wrong reasons, just ain't recognizing what you're doing to get scratched. Hit it up with 25 that life with no get back. Better slow your roll. Pushing dope out on the streets and balling out of control. But for all of the wrong reasons, you ain't recognizing what you're doing to get scratched. Hit it up with 25 that life with no get back. Better slow your roll. Pushing dope out on the streets and balling out of control. But for all of the wrong reasons, since a young buck, I dreamt of a candy apple leg dumping on gold tennis shoes with the beat pumping. Way back when sex was humping, I had to hurry up and do something to turn.
We got one more from Big June.
Toting Glocks for enemies and
Well, someone else
necessary. I'm about my greens and on the Dillafine, anything. 12 living channels on a big screen. I started out pushing dubs and quotes till I made it over. Not spiritual, I work miracles to turn half ones into whole ones, and I tell no one about these moves that I do to come up. Trying to be the man, so I push and pull licks from sundown to sun up. Opportunity knock. So I cock back me Glock Jack sucker for what they got sacks and stacks higher than the mob cat. So why you sitting on your ass waiting? I'ma make it happen with fat sacks of doughs, triple goals and hoes till I make it platinum. But until then, I'ma do my thing out on these streets and being about my cheese. And even if it's for all of the wrong reasons, they recognizing what you're doing to get scratched. Hit it up with 25 that life with no get back. Better slow your roll. Pushing dope out on the streets and balling out of control.
After Dax Hill, we got Will Anderson. Frankie Lou, we got Will Anderson. A lot better. In the 18th round than the 11th round, whatever it was. Frankie
on the streets and balling out of control. But for all of the wrong
backup tight end on Washington. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be
man, when you get out there, man, you gotta do it real this time, man. Do it big time.
Devin White.
No, that's right, man.
Wick,
I'm just
Roberts,
Robert
Lane,
music thing, you know.
And Cam Bynum.
That's all you can do. Do what you do.
Yeah, I'm going straight to the
Hill,
studio
Matt
when I get out.
Buki, Sauce Gardner, I like it.
They forgot.
Yeah, Matt Buki ain't going past round 20 with bees in the house. Pretty sure I got Matt Buki hella late in the last one we did.
Man, you don't care about me, fool. Man,
hell yeah. Derek said Peacock just got me a CJ Stroud t-shirt. Also, Cowboys Romo and Des Bryant won. Oh man, Tony Homo, huh? There we go. Switch up the vibe. Christian Harris off the board. Josie Jewell off the board. Again, got some Delta 8, Zombie Blend, White Widow Indica. Got it from a dispo in Texas. I mean, you're pretty much only able to get Delta 8 and Delta 9 in Texas. I mean, you know, from legit places. There's nothing wrong with Delta 8 or Delta 9. wasn't. But yeah, it just it is what it is. Would rather speak in person. Well, I'm not in Texas, so we will not be speaking in person anytime soon. But I know what you mean. Yeah, get it all legally. Yeah, from the dispos. And the dispos are just smoke shops, right? But they carry Delta 8, Delta 9. My man Crispy's in Texas, and he shares some of the random things that he sees in the shop. Who's the American Eagle brand on Rumble? Mario Douglas off the board, the 20th, Jack Campbell, Rashad Bateman. Oh, you homer. Give me a shot. Yeah, B said just do your homework, work on the brands. There you go. Danielle said, when's the next one I'm going to get in? The next one is going to be Sunday at 5 p.m. West Coast time. Sunday at 5 p.m. West Coast time. Peacock said my cousin lives in Austin. She's super weird. Well, isn't Austin like the hippie part of Texas? Like the more like more progressive, like younger area, kind of the vibes that a lot of people call me. But ain't no Wilson, heck, fuck them. They're not like us. Danielle, I'm gonna throw the link in right now. With it's $11 per entry, and all of these drafts are part of a really big tournament. So you can join as many of these drafts as you like. They're $11 a piece, and a lot of money at stake. Or no, Thursday is our next draft. Thursday at 6 p.m. West Coast. There you go, Matt. You got to get into this one now, too, bro. Yeah, should have said lots of Texans moving to California for sure. I mean, I think they said this was the first year that more people moved out, or 2023 or 2022, one of the two. They said more people moved out of California than moved into California. There's a shitload of people moving to California every fucking month. So yeah, for sure. But there is a bunch of people going to when people go. I mean, shit, there's some people from California coming to Nevada and Arizona. Things. And yeah, so we talking Coach or Louis? Which one? What are we talking about? You guys have not heard that kid. I mean, people move from everywhere to California, and it's usually because of certain jobs. I mean, that's never gonna change. San Diego's like the biggest melting pot in fucking America. And like that's not thing motherfuckers live in San Diego all the time. Ah, Derek says sweet chin music. Shop Mike. Oh yeah. Derek said yeah. Most people moving to Cali are from Texas. Wonder why? Wonder why? What's the reason behind that kid at these things? I mean, I'm assuming it's their job because there's certain companies that are like moving people over in droves, and it would make sense that the highest percentage because Texas is huge, right? So I feel like no matter what, if it comes to percentages of people, like Texas probably, whether it's people coming, people going, whatever, I'm sure Texas is one of those. The Texas is a big state that's close. Peacocks and then weed. That's why I would move. Facts, right? Like, I mean, that's California's got the best weed, like hands down. That in the world, Craig, California has the best weed in the world, and that's not cap. Like, best weed in the world is in California, no matter what. the best outdoor weed, 1,000,000,000% is coming from California. That's for sure. That's for sure. And Tino said, I bet it's a lot of jobs. I mean, I'm assuming that I'll even be like, I was going to say 90%, but I would say at least 80% of people moving to California, it has to be for the job because no one's moving there to pay more in rent. And even though some people would be going there for the weed, you better have something established already if you don't have a job already lined up. Because I know a lot of content creators and shit like who are like I've seen a couple weed content creators who used to live in bumfuck wherever, and now they finally moved out to LA and just to be in the mecca of fucking weed, you know. LA and fucking parts of the Bay, man, like those are just like the meccas of weed in America. Peacock said, I like my comfy spot. I got a great import guy with the concentrate, so I wouldn't move unless I land an awesome job. Yeah, see, exactly. Like that would be the reason why you moved out there, for like a job. And I'm assuming it's like that for so many people, because why else would you want to move to one of, if not the most expensive state? I mean, Cali and New York, I mean, those are by far the most expensive states and the ones that get taxed the most. Like leaving Texas, you got no income tax, no state income tax. Like, man, so just moving to California, you better be making that much more money, that much more money to not, you know, to not be hurt by the taxes, you know, at least mentally. Let's see. Ooh, Crispy getting Kyle Duggar, then Luke McCaffrey, Mims, Javai, Jerome Baker. Shout out to Jerome Baker, smoking out of my Jerome Baker right now. And look at Song getting his late RBs. Rico Dowdle and Braylon Allen and a bad Song. I missed you get Brisker in the 21st round. Nice pick. And then McFadden. I like that. We talked about that. We talked about how McFadden, he's a nice late pick. Kid has said minimum wage still $7.25 in Texas. Let's see. Texas minimum wage 2024. $10.50. Oh, wait. Minimum wage will increase to $10.50 an hour on July 1st, 2024. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's nuts. I mean, you don't pay taxes, so it's like that $7.25. It doesn't hit as hard when you're not getting state taxes taken out of your check. But yeah, that's kind of crazy though. And I bet that's how they talk a lot of people into that shit. Is oh yeah, but you're not gonna have to pay taxes at $7.25. It's really like $12 an hour in other places. Stupid motherfuckers try to tell me some stupid shit like that. And Tino said houses cost like $300K in Texas. I heard the property taxes are fucking insane though in Texas. Where are Texas peeps at? For people who own a house, is the property tax insane out there? That's one of the things that I've heard. I don't know if it's true or not. And Tino said that's where you save the most. Maybe. And see, that's how they get you, though. They have like the property tax. You don't have income tax, but you got the property tax. Crispy, Peacock, whoever else is out there with us in Texas, let us know. Is the property taxes fucking insane in Texas? And let's see. Where are we at here? Taylor Rapp, that's a nice pick. Edabikate, Jermaine Pratt, Trey Hendrickson, not too shabby. And Tino said $300K taxes. I mean, I don't know. Kid said if I make $1,800 in a week, I only pay like $240 in taxes. What do you mean? Like in California? Is that what you're saying? Or you're talking about federal taxes? What are you talking about? And Peacock said, yeah, the property tax is higher than I am right now. And seeing Tino, that's not what I mean. Yeah, the tax is on a lower amount, but I just mean like it's more in taxes than like the tax percentage, whatever the fuck. But I think it's like it's more than what it like. I think that Texas is one of the highest like property taxes in America, if I'm not mistaken. Like even higher, like you pay more for your house in California, but like your tax rate is lower than Texas. I'm almost positive about that because I think Texas is like one of the highest, if not the highest. And that's one of the things that sucks, you know, like, yeah, it all kind of balances out and shit, but I'm just saying. Let's see, after Hendrickson, Howell, Brian Branch, Is it Ray Davis? What the hell's his first name? Yeah, Ray Davis. I always forget his first name. And Tino said, yeah, but the house is like 3 times cheaper and the property is legit backyard and front yard. You need to mow that shit. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying though, I mean, I'm just nitpicking. Vegas would be the place to move. You guys want to buy some good real estate? Come to Vegas, because there's still places where you can get houses that are way cheaper than California, way cheaper than New York, way cheaper than a lot of these places. And it's on the rise like no other right now. What up, Song? Says, sorry, guys, I'm here cooking and drafting at the same time. Thanks for multitasking, Song. You better not be charging this and using it at the same time. Peacock said, but I'm still sitting on almost half an acre of land. Sucks that shit goes up. Oh, damn. And what goes up every year? You own the house? Can't remember if you ever said if you own that house or not. But what? The property taxes go up every year? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Tina says, see, half an acre doesn't exist in Cali. Not in any city, like not in any city. Unless you have some crazy huge ass mansion, shit that's out of our tax brackets. For the most part. Kid has said I made 2,000 last week, 280 from the Fed, 128 from the state. Yeah, Fed's always going to be more than the state, that's for sure. And see, that's a big chunk. I mean, even the 128. I mean, what is that? Let's just look at the percentage of what that is. Just the state tax. 0.0619. So 6%. I mean, that's still a lot, man. That's still a lot. Like over the course of a year, 6%'s a lot. I mean, over the course of any time, 6%'s a lot. But yeah, it adds up. Peacock said I own the property tax has gone up twice since I bought 4 years ago. What the fuck? Is it because of the area that you live in, like your city? Or is it just everywhere in Texas? I'm very curious about that. It's fucking insane, though. That's insane. Went up twice, and you only got it 4 years ago. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. After Ray Davis, got Keaton Mitchell, Pitry, Troy Anderson, then Battle. Oh, yeah. Let's hold on. Let's throw we got a shout out from Battle here. Where is it?
What's up, guys? I'd like to shout out Alex, Fantasy Football Hustler, and the 420 crew. I also like to let you guys know that defensive players matter too. So get into the IDP league with the Hustler so you can drive players like myself. Let them know, man. Defensive players matter, man. And we make plays just as much as the offense.
There we go. Spoken straight from Jordan Battle himself. In the 25th round, started with Battle, then Cam Curl, who's on the Rams now. Curious to see how he mixes in over there. Divine Diablo, Esteman, Irving, Chris Jones, L'Jarius Sneed. It's crazy how late he goes. Good pickup there. Chris being the 25th round. Cooper DeJean. I like calling him Cooper Dijon, but Cooper DeJean. And I know Brown 11. He's an Eagles fan. Got a good one there. And Jake Browning, Christian Wilkins. Crazy how late Wilkins goes. Caden Ellis. Let's go. Johnny said, with Dax moving to corner, I love Battle this year. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how it plays out. But yeah, Battle's on the rise for sure. He was really coming on at the end of the season last year. Let's see. Derek said, property tax in my area in Jersey, 10%. So what is it where you are, Peacock? Like, what did it raise to? Just because now I'm curious, now that Derek's throwing around percentages here. Kid said, yeah, but California public services are better than most. Like, what are we talking? Like fucking street sweeping and fucking filling potholes and shit like that? Peacock said, yeah, I like this area. The houses are getting renovated and flipped for a shit ton. I believe it, man. I mean, that's huge everywhere, but I bet in Texas, a lot of old timers there. I mean, just like everywhere, but I mean, just really depends on where you are. If there's a lot of old timers in the area with these houses that haven't been fucking renovated in 20 plus years, Makes it real easy for these peeps to swoop on it, totally fucking renovate it, and then flip it. Okay, Derek said that was 10 years ago when he bought his house, but yours, he said doesn't know what he is now. Okay. Kid said so taxes is good for the people. Kid said when I was poor and had a baby, I got all sorts of services. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I feel that. And we're taking advantage of, some of those services right now as well. And Tina said they don't get that in Texas. Kid said lots of states who don't have state taxes don't even have concrete roads. Oh, damn. Yeah. I mean, that's what's crazy because, like, Nevada, like, I mean, just Vegas. I mean, can't even pretend like I've been anywhere in Nevada other than Vegas and the surrounding areas and fucking Reno. But yeah, there's so much on the come up. Like here, just where I live. A handful of you guys came to my house last year. Like literally on the street. Like if you just go north on the street, like there's a light there, and then you go past the light, and like I don't know, for like a mile, maybe like a stretch, like nothing but dirt. Nothing but dirt. I mean, it was a 1-lane fucking 2-lane road or whatever, and but really just a whole lot of nothing like out there. And so yeah, I get what you're talking about. Let's see. Oh, song went bland. And why'd you go Sanders though? I mean, I guess it's a dart throw. Jared Verse could be good. Greg Dortch, I like that. Super late potential. K. Dotton, we'll see. Rashard Jenkins, love that pick late. Crispy going Mike White. Did Crispy get Hawk Tua? Yep, he got Hawk Tua. All right. And Chig, I'm not excited about Chig this year. Brissett and McDuffie. Could have said them twisters just fuck everything up nowadays. Damn. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's get an Afro Man song going.
Here with Afro Man, the realist.
Oh, yes. Doing what I do. Got to shout out the 420 crew. What's really going on?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, man. Who's keeping up with Power? Anybody watching Power? Power Book 2 since they started the new season? Tariq and Braden always getting into some shit. They're on episode 3 right now. They got them on the streaming service. If you guys, if you don't have stars or anything, and even if you do have stars, cancel that shit and just watch it on the streaming service. Derek said, "Seen them all. It's been great." Yeah, and man, I mean, the one thing that I hate and have always hated about Power, the cliffhangers, man. The cliffhangers. We got a whole hour of a show. And he's always got to leave us on some crazy ass cliffhanger in the last 60 seconds of the episode. Man. Yeah. Derek said shit's about to get real. Hell yeah, man. As soon as you said that, all I heard was Cat Williams saying, "Look at these motherfuckers out here. All this shit's about to be good." Let me look at this shit. Wait a minute, Jesus. Oh, man. Yeah, I was gonna try to wait. Derek, for like 5 or 6 episodes to build up. But then I started seeing shit on like TikTok and social media. I'm like, motherfucker, I can't even wait. These motherfuckers are gonna spoil it for me. And I'm like, not even gonna be able to like not see it. So now we're just binging. Well, not even binging, we're just watching it when it's available. Yeah, can't wait. It's too many motherfuckers with loose lips out there trying to fucking tell us what's going on with it. Like, damn it, man. Just keep that shit a secret. Let's see. After Harold Landry, Noah Fant, Isaac Guerrero, Tyler Kraft, Minka Fitzpatrick, Cody Barton, EJ Speed. Nice picks by Johnny in the 28th and 29th. Very, very fire picks. I know, right, Derek? Can't wait until Friday. Fuck, man. Like, why they got to keep us on our seat, on the edge of our seat like that? And we know that this is the last one. They said that this is the last one. And I I know you don't watch TikTok. I know you're not on TikTok, Derek, but TikTok is like so cool for like getting the short form, like getting shortened versions of like really long podcasts. And there was this chick who came on, I don't know what show she was on. I think I think she was on the BMF show, and they brought her on, and she was like, all right, well, before we start this interview, I got a couple questions for you, Michael. Called him his real name. She was like, why are you still fucking with Effie? Huh? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And she was getting on him, and super funny. And then I forget what else. I forget what interview he was doing or who he was talking to, but everyone like, man, this is like real life for motherfuckers. He's like, Michael, tell me about like how people see you in real life and they like think you're Tariq. And he was like, yeah, I've almost gotten into fights with people thinking I'm Tariq. And he's like, yeah, like motherfuckers like dead ass. Like, why you do that? Why you fuck with Ghost? Why you do that? And so he said it gets really real around there. And so he answered the question. He was like, that being said, he's like, is there going to be a next season? And he was like, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a next season or not. You know, maybe if Courtney, you know, we got to get something from 50. We got to get something from Courtney. And he was like, oh, so there could be a season. So that means you didn't die at the end of the season, huh? And they just look on his face and he was like, motherfucker. So either he is like, you know, craziest long con ever, and he does die in the show and like totally faked it for that, or we just already know that he didn't die. Like just the way that he answered, right? Derek said, got him. Yeah. And seeing, I'm sure it sucks for him to like, if I was Tariq and Braden in real life, I'd be wanting to tell everybody what's going on. Cause like you'd probably have to stay away from everybody because people are only going to be asking you questions about that shit. Everybody wants to know what the fuck's going to happen in Power. Everybody. Oh man, look at Song with his last two picks, getting Jonathan Grenard and Jameis Winston over there. No Deshaun, but he got Winston. Ooh, mini rice off the board. Right? Got to go into quarantine. Yeah, like I mean, everybody is going to fucking ask you shit about it. And how do you not answer? Like anybody, like you just have to not be around. I'm not saying like, you know, obviously he's not going to answer, but I mean, wouldn't you like if you were around him, Derek, and you could ask it, like you just had free range to talk to Michael, whatever the fuck his last name is. Man, wouldn't you be asking him like about current Power shit? I would be so interested in like previous like Power shit, you know, and like, you know, getting into the acting game and all that. But I just want to know what the fuck is going to happen in this season. That's it. Like when we get after the season and when we know, yeah, then we can talk about some other stuff. But we got to know what's happening right now. Right, Derek? So I'm asking everything, trying to find ways to trick questions. Yeah, got to back him into a corner somehow and make sure that he gives us the answers. It's so funny because those guys, or at least Tariq, he's so good at his job. I mean, there's people who don't even watch this series because they hate Tariq so much. Like Bogey said, he's never watching these. He's never watching anything with Tariq because he hates him so much because he killed Ghost. There is personal beef with Tariq for sure. And it's probably because, I mean, maybe it's because, I mean, shit, like he's only, what is he? He's like 23 or 24, something like that. I mean, Power plus this show has been going on for 10 fucking years now. 10 years. I mean, that's like half of his life that like we know him as Tariq. And we don't know him from anything other than that. He did have a pretty good movie. Derek, you ever see the Netflix movie that he was in where it was pretty much showing like a bullshit side of like private schools with like basketball teams and shit. I mean, some real East Coast like type shit. Derek said we need Ghost to come back. He's been hiding all this time. Ghost comes back and saves Tariq. Man, I mean, that would I don't even want to think about that right now, Derek. Ghost is dead. Ghost is only going to come back as a ghost. That's it. Emil said Power is good. Empire was better. I like Power and I liked Empire. I think that Power is just way better than Empire. Like, Empire started going off the fucking rails, like, towards the end. And, like, Power's just more gangster. Like, no matter what. Like, they're not on fucking Fox. You know, they're not on basic cable. There's just way more shit that Power could do to keep it more hardcore. Like, that's the thing. I like them both, but I still have not gone back to finish Empire. Because, you know, they, like, the COVID shit or whatever, when it got paused, I still never gone back. All right, Toyota 1's going to be first. Johnny said Trey Sermon. Let's go, JT. Shitty ankle win me some money. Derek said he had a bulletproof vest on the whole time, and he used that to get out of the game. Oh, man. But, so, I don't see it, because how? When the cops found him. The cops found him. Like, that's the thing. Is like the cops found him. There's no way that they can bring Ghost back, realistically. There's no way. Tommy might come back. I mean, shit, Tommy already came back at the end of the last season. What if they intertwine it again? Then after the season's over. Man, that'd be some bullshit. That'd be some bullshit. All right. Here we go with Toyota 1. Where's this squad? Toyota 1 out of the number 2 spot here. Derek said, Ghost ain't dead. I've been saying that this whole time. Man, are we going to get some Ghost ain't dead, like Tupac-like type things? Remember how Tupac was just chilling in Puerto Rico with his mom or with his grandma or some shit? Something like that. Ghost's been gone for a long time. Okay, here we go. Lil Kramer. All right, we got you. So we got 3 teams before you, John. Derek says he's always 5 steps ahead of everyone. Not that day. Not that day he wasn't. Why wouldn't he have told Tommy? Why wouldn't he have told Tommy? All right, let's see. Let's start off with the pass catchers, and that'll include the tight ends. So let's see. First 12 rounds of offensive guys. Those would be the starters minus Gino. So let's see. So Justin Jefferson and Puka. I mean, you're starting it off amazingly right there as far as like the pass catchers go. And then you add in Kyle Pitts and George Kittle. I just got to give that an A, like all around. Oh, that's almost half your starters, like right there. But really, the Jefferson and Puka, it's like Puka does anything of what he was doing last year, you know, like that's going to be money in the bank. Running backs. I like your running backs, Saquon and Derrick Henry. I'll give that a B+. Really solid. And then you got B-Rob the Mob in there as well. You fall off a little bit when it gets to the QBs, though. I mean, Cousins, McCarthy, Gino. I'm gonna give that a C. I'll count JJ as your bench guy. I'll count JJ as your bench guy, and Cousins, and so I'll say C+ if we're going Cousins and Gino, and we'll throw McCarthy on the bench. But he's not gonna raise anything as far as like the bench goes for me. And I forgot to even add Christian Watson in there on the pass catchers, but yeah, just more solidifying that A. Let's see the offensive bench. JJ, Cortland Sutton, Adam Thielen, Wicks. Got some Green Bay guys, got a few of them. Tyreek Hill, Taysom Hill, J.K. Dobbins, Pierce, Hunter Henry, which could be nice, very, very nice late pick. And then I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. This is the Rook, right? Yeah, Dylan Lube. I think for that bench depth, I'm going to give that a C for the bench depth. I mean, Cortland Sutton, man, he shows potential, but we don't know what the QB sitch is. Adam Thielen, if he strings it along a little bit more than he did last year. Noble in the house. Hey, Noble, you look super fresh. All right, I got you, Song. We got Toyota 1, we got Crispy, we got Johnny, and then we got John in front of you. Now read out these other comments after I read off Toyota 1's team. IDP. Where's the IDP start at? Roquan, very nice. Jordan Brooks, very nice. Josie Jewell and Jack Campbell, very nice, especially for where you got them. And Pitry. It's not an A, but I feel like it's a solid B, maybe even a B minus. B minus B. You got really nice guys who are going to be starting. You got them late. But it's not super top heavy, I think, like your last one was, where you got like an A or an A plus on the IDP because it was just like fucking stacked. Cam Curl, Blankenship, Minka Fitzpatrick, and Nate Hobbs for the bench. I feel like that's a solid C plus. We'll give that a C plus. I like all the players that you got mixed in there. And but yeah, I mean, those guys kind of just mid-level guys either way. So I think all in all, I mean, the running backs, the pass catchers, I mean, they're bringing up the score. IDP kind of keeping the score the same. And then QBs, I feel like I always downgrade people a lot for the QBs. I mean, that's why we said this is like a C, maybe like a C plus for the QBs. But I feel like this is solidly fitting in like the B to B plus like range here. B to B plus range here. And yeah, I mean, drafted really well. For sure. Very, very well rounded. All right, let's see. What questions did we have? Derek said he had to get out, and no one wanted him to get out, not even Tommy. So he had to do what he had to do to get out. Even his own son didn't want out. You know, say things Zach Ertz gonna even be a thing in Washington. Nah, not really. I don't think so. I mean, I would like I feel I went and picked him up in every dynasty where he was available because he was there and a lot. Low end, very, very low end, like tight end too. Let's see. All right, Crispy's up next. Just hurry up and give Crispy his F. CJ Stroud and Jordan Love. Very nice start. London. So we'll go with the QBs. I forgot that's what we're doing. So Stroud and Love. And really, and I guess I'm just gonna throw Tua in there. Stroud, Love, and Tua. So I'll just give him an A for the QBs, like because you got 3 heavy hitters, but it's probably gonna lower you somewhere else because you got so many heavy hitters. And but yeah, I mean, your bench depth. No matter what, I feel like because of Tua being a bench player, I don't think the bench would be anywhere lower than a B minus. Just like thinking out loud, like right now. So let's see, wide receivers / pass catchers. London, T. Higgins, Keenan Allen, Jordan Addison. I mean, that's tough having Addison as a starter. So you got those 4. I'll give that a B minus. I might maybe even on the C plus like range. I mean, London's good, Higgins is good. I mean, if Keenan Allen could be Keenan Allen without getting hurt and having Caleb have a connection, you know, it's going to be good. Probably downgrading this a lot because of Addison being an actual starter, at least in the top in your like a starter as of like right now. And then let's see. Mixon, Stevenson, Nick Chubb, and Jerome Ford. I mean, I like what you did there. I would consider this having 3 running backs, not 4. And we'll just mix and match the tandem of Chubb and Ford. I feel like that's like a B minus, like as well. Still very solid and well rounded. So you got Hawk and Lockett, Gibson, Schultz. I mean, it's very nice to start. Mike White, I mean, kind of helps the Tua. Pratt, Elijah Mitchell, Judge Davis, Mills Lane.
In this ring, I'm the king, known as Mills. Obey my command at all times.
I feel like I'm just gonna give that a B minus for the bench there. And IDP, let's see. Bobby Wagner, first IDP in the 15th. Very nice. Bobby Wagner, Josh Allen on Jacksonville, Joker from the Browns, Dax Hill, Montez Sweat. Those are the top 5. Yeah, top 5. I mean, that's super solid. Feel like I can't give it an A because you waited so long and the top heaviness just isn't there. But I feel like this is like B plus B range for sure. And then Buda Baker, very nice on the bench. Sure, he'll probably start line up a bunch. Jawan Bentley, Buckner, Duggar, Hendrickson, L'Jarius Sneed. That's a really solid bench. I'm gonna give that a B minus for the bench there. Very, very solid. Yeah, and I feel like I think this is just an all-around B. I mean, the QBs definitely bring it up. And like everything is kind of solidly there as a B minus. So I'll say because of the QBs bringing the average up, that will bring it to a straight B, like right there. All right. Let's see. Let's see. We got Johnny. Hold on. All right. Here we go with Johnny's squad. CMC, Marvin Harrison, Kyler Murray, Brandon Ayuk, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers. Or wait, I'm so high. I just forget how I'm doing this every time. It was because of CMC. Such a good start. CMC, Connor, Mostert. Those are the 3 running backs. Fuck. It's hard to give that an A. It's like it's hard to not have CMC be in a class of like, or be in a group of like A running backs. Crispy said, I said, give me an F. I'll give this a B plus. I'll give this a B plus for the running backs. Let's go pass catchers: Marvin Harrison, Brandon Ayuk, Devontae Adams, Jaden Reed, and Keon Coleman. Those guys kind of make me nervous. They really do, man. They really do. You got a lot of question marks over there. I'm gonna keep that at a B because even the question marks on guys like Ayuk, I mean Marvin Harrison, I mean we just don't know what he's gonna be like right away. So I'm gonna give that a B, and then Murray and Rodgers, I feel like I'm gonna give that a B as well. Very solid, very solid. Let's look at the bench depth. Oh man, I forgot you lost because you had pesos. Let's see. Zeke, Danny Pesos. Okay, so you did get right to back him up. Okay. Curtis Samuel, I like that pick as well. McLaughlin, Ty Chandler, Mario Douglas, Wilson, Austin. Trey Sermon with the 30th round. It's like impossible to give it a B because of Danny Pesos. I'll give it a C plus. I'll give it a C plus because I do like a lot of your bench pieces that you have. But yeah, Danny Pesos, man, he could fuck you over all the way. All right. IDP started off with Max XX Crosby. Crosby and Spillane, Bynum, Trenton Simpson, Cashman. Okay, so those are your top 5. Man, I mean, you had it going like with the Crosby, Spillane, Bynum, and kind of fell off the turnpike a little bit at the Simpson and Cashman. I would rather just have those guys on the bench. I feel like there's probably better guys you could have drafted right there and then got those guys later. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I feel. I feel like it's still going to be tough to like downgrade it that much. I'm going to give that a B for the IDP starters. And then for the bench, Troy Anderson, Battle, Britt, Barton, EJ Speed. I'm going to give that a B minus for the IDP depth there. So all in all, I feel like this is a B minus team. I feel like, right, and yeah, like I think this is the kind of like a B minus team here. I feel like you might have missed on and I guess what sucks is being at the bookend. Sometimes you have to draft guys early. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why. But either way, it's still a solid squad. Like, I mean, we don't have anybody in here as like a trash like team. I know that for sure. Johnny said pesos. Kid said I like my CMC teams. I usually fire off 5 RBs round 1 through 5 when I got them. Nice. Robin now said, oops on me, auto drafting Walker for my 3rd RB in a row. Oh, man. If you want to, let me know if you want to draft grade. We got a couple people. We got 2 people ahead of you right now. We're doing John's team, and then we're doing Song's team. And let me know, Rob, if you want me to give you a grade after. Johnny said, yeah, I really did a good job of forcing me on QB and RB. Yeah. I mean, RB, that's what I said about this one, that I feel like this draft was more RB heavy, like in the earlier rounds, than any of the other drafts. That's what I think. It just seems that way, because some of these guys were just going a lot later than what they went today. All right, where's John? Where are you at, Lil Kramer? You still in here? And let's see. John, let's see. We're starting off with the QBs. Josh Allen and Herbert. Shit, I mean, did you get any other QBs in addition? You got Fields, that's whatever. I mean, for those guys, though, I'll give it an A minus, just because we have to downgrade with Herbert a little bit. But yeah, A minus there for the QBs. Johnny said, yeah, I can eat dinner now. Let's see. RBs. Gibbs, Tony Pollard, Eckler, and Warren. I mean, definitely that's the spot that he like pushed off for sure. I'll give that a C plus for the we'll give that a C plus for the RBs. Wide receivers, Olave, Metcalf, Neighbors, Debo. I really like that. I'm gonna give that I'm gonna give that a solid B, maybe even fringing on a B plus, like right there. Let's see here. Bench. Ingram, Charbonnet, Goddard, Fields, Mooney, Irving, Baker, Brissett, Devontae Walker. That's pretty nice in the 30th. Noah Fant. A lot of blah in here. I mean, I would say solid depth, but this is kind of just like a C to me. Nothing extra fancy. I mean, Ingram would be the fanciest piece out of all those, and he's like the first bench guy. So yeah, makes sense. Let's see. Where's the IDP? Started off with Winfield, Jesse Bates, McKinney, Luvu, and Witherspoon. I mean, it's pretty solid, but I feel like there was some better players that you could have gotten, like McKinney and Witherspoon. I feel like they could have went way later, probably even Jesse Bates, like as well. I do like Luvu. I feel like that's like a B minus for the IDP starters. Let's see about the depth. Kaiser White, Joseph, Morrow, Byron Branch. That's good. That's good depth right there. Matt Milano. I'm gonna give that a C plus for the IDP depth. Very solid. And I mean, the QB's bringing up the average. Wide receivers bringing up the average. Feel like this is fringe B minus range right here. Very solid. I mean, it's definitely, it's definitely no C plus team. But yeah, B minus squad. There's a couple weaknesses. I mean, I know you got a bunch of RBs, but man, I mean, waiting until the 8th, like it really it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt a little bit. But solid squad. Solid squad either way. And here we go. Song squad. And then so we got Song, and then we got Rob going next. And that's it as of now. Lil Kramer's is definitely one of my weaker drafts. Felt like I kept letting players slip too far and then screwed myself. Yeah, see, I mean, that's one of the things that's kind of tough, right? If you're trying to not get guys early and then they go like earlier than you're hoping for, like, yeah, for sure. It's like a fine line. Definitely a fine line as far as like waiting. And so, yeah, that's what I'm assuming, right? You just waited on RBs and then just kept getting screwed with like the RBs that went, because a lot went higher in this draft than in other drafts. So that's, yeah, I could totally understand that, especially with the RBs. All right. And here goes Song, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Nico, George Pickens. I mean, that kind of not ruins it for me, but oh man, you got George Pickens and Deontay Johnson in there. And those are all technically starters, right? I mean, top 10 offensive spots. I mean, Hill, Kelce, Nico, like there's doing no wrong with those guys. Like, but yeah, Pickens and Deontay Johnson, they lower this a little bit. I'm still gonna give it a B+ on the pass catchers. But yeah, Deontay Johnson being a starter. And I'm just nervous about Pickens, man. I'm not buying this hype on him at all. Let's see. Running backs. Breece Hall, Zamir White, Zach Moss. That's pretty solid. But yeah, I mean, outside of Breece Hall, I mean, Zamir White, Zach Moss. I mean, Breece Hall is what brings up the average on this, but I'm gonna give it a B-. And Breece is bringing that all the way up to a B- because, yeah, Zamir White and Zach Moss, with nobody else in front of them, they're bringing down the average here. And then Purdy and Russ Wilson. Damn, he had to draft Russ so fucking early. Purdy at the 4, Russ at the 8. I will say, I think I'm going to say that that's like B- territory. Like right there as well. Your pass catchers are going to be bringing up the average of your offense. But yeah, I feel like the QBs and running backs, they're bringing it down a little bit. And I mean, you pushed off those 2 positions. So, I mean, it only makes sense, right? All right, bench. I'm starting with Bryce Young, Pat Freiermuth, Raheed Shaheed, Josh Palmer, Vidal, Tracy. I feel like you jumped too early for them. Rico. Rico and Braylon Allen, Sanders, the tight end for Carolina. So bench is kind of blah. Sounds good, Bees. You got we're doing Song next, and then we got Brown 11, and then you. So really one team in front of you because we're almost done with Song here. And so yeah, the bench, I'll bring it up to a C+ because you do have a QB in there at least. But yeah, a lot of blah on the bench. I do like Palmer where you got him. He's got a lot of potential. Raheed Shaheed, I mean, he's like super best ball. Just so hit or miss. I feel like it's all those RBs that you got. Vidal, Tracy, Dowdle, Braylon Allen. I mean, I feel like there's just there's so many dart throws over there that I can't grade you up because of it. Peace out, Derek. Salute. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's get to the IDP. Ain't getting the IDPs higher, right? All right. Until next time, Derek. Peace out, brother. Salute. Ernest Jones, Bernard, money start. Aziz Al-Shair, I don't know if that's money to start, but I won't downgrade you too much because of him. Eric Kendricks, fucking amazing right there. Brisker, super, super solid. I feel like I can't give it an A, but I will give this a solid B+. like right there for the IDP. Let's see. Bench depth for the IDP: McFadden, Bland, Cooper, Highsmith, Grenard. That's really good. I'm gonna give that a B minus because it's definitely better than a C. I'm gonna give that a B minus for the IDP depth. And all in all, I feel like you were chasing Song in this one. You tell me what your thoughts were. I mean, your pass catchers, I mean, really amazing. Outside of that, I mean, Purdy maybe got good value, on him in your eyes, but I feel like I've been seeing Purdy go farther than that. But yeah, where you are, I mean, shit, 23 picks or 22 picks, whatever it is, has a lot of picks in between. So I'm not mad at you getting them there, but man, Goff, Tua, I mean, Song said he got sniped hella times. I mean, that's one of the downfalls of being at the bookends, right? So I feel that. Feel like this is like a B minus squad right here. I mean, the wide receivers bring it up, but like everything else, well, I mean, and the IDP, starters bring it up, but I can only bring it up so much. I think this is a B minus squad for you, Song. I mean, the RBs B minus, QBs B minus, and Song say, yeah, I should have gotten Tua and A-Rod. I mean, if you had Tua and A-Rod, and Brock, it's not like I'm downgrading you because of Brock. I'm downgrading you because of Russ, But Brock isn't so upper echelon that he's not gonna, Wilson's bringing it down, and then Bryce Young's not like you had anyone good behind either. So I think there's a B minus squad for Song there. Seen a lot better out of Song. All right, here goes our man Rob. Starting off with Bijan and A-Chain Walker. Let's see. All right, there we go. I mean, it's a super dope running back trio right there. I can't give it an A, but that's like, I feel like that's like a B plus, like at least fringing on a B plus, if not a B plus. QBs, Burrow and Caleb. I mean, I was talking trash about Caleb. Feel like he brings us down a little bit, but I'll still give it a B. I'll still give it a B on potential. Not gonna fully shit on Caleb just yet. Just as much as I can. Wide receivers now. Wide receivers and pass catchers. DJ Moore, Romy Roma, Adunze, Scary Terry, Hopkins, TJ Hawkinson. So what would I give that? I mean, I feel like that's like a B minus. I feel like that's like a B minus right there. Could be better. Let's see. Bench depth: Rashee Rice, Ricky Purcell, Kendre Miller, Luke Musgrave, Gabe Davis, Corley, McMillan, Luke McCaffrey, Darius Slayton, Johnson, their rookie tight end over there for the Giants. Oh, I missed Gardner Minshew. That definitely brings it up. Feel like because of Gardner Minshew, I'm going to give the bench a B plus. If you didn't have Minshew in there, this would be lean. I was gonna say C plus until I saw Gardner Minshew, but that brings it up a whole half grade there for sure. You the man, Song. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see. IDP now. Where's the IDP kick in? Feel like you took Dotson on Seattle way too early. Anal zone, not too shabby. Demario Davis, I mean, oldie but a goodie. Jordan Hicks, Jermaine Pratt. I mean, that's pretty blah. I mean, outside, really, that's really blah. I'm gonna on this one. I gotta give you a C for this. I just feel like, I mean, it could have been a lot better. But a lot of the guys just very, very middle of the road. So yeah, I got to give Yeah, that's going to be just a C for the IDP there. And then for the bench depth at the IDP, Cooper DeJean, Rashad Jenkins, and damn, what's his first name? Teron, right? Yeah, Teron Johnson and George Karlaftis. I like your bench kind of as a whole more than I like your starters. So I'm even gonna grade your bench higher than your starters. I'm gonna grade your bench depth a C plus there because I do like Rashad Jenkins, super big play guy. Teron Johnson, I mean, very, very consistent. I'm kind of bumping you up a little bit for Cooper DeJean, assuming that he does get that a lot of nickel play, you know, in there. He could be really, really good. And Robert said, I thought I was lucky to get more in a Dunze. First, I mean, you could be. I mean, you know, and to go with Caleb, like, that could be really good or really bad. Could be really good or really bad. And I said, you can rip me to shreds for the IDP. Yeah, and seeing that's what it is. But that's how you learn, right? How to do better. Because I'm grading you based on IDP 1, 2, 3, and that's how you get better if you know where you kind of missed. Because you could draft guys late, but I just feel like you missed on some of the guys that you were drafting. There are better guys that you could have drafted in the same range. And Minshew said, Tino said, are we sure Minshew's going to start? No, hell no. We're not sure. But I think that I feel like it's more than a fighter's chance that he's going to start. I mean, O'Connell isn't shit. Crispy said O'Connell's going to start. He could start for a game or two. And if he plays like shit, Minshew's going to be in there. All right, here we go. Bees Barbarians. Where's Bees? You still in here, Bees? All right, we'll start off with the pass catchers here. CeeDee Lamb, Devonta Smith, Zay Flowers, Homer. Still a good spot to get him, though. Let's see. Okay, so Romeo Doubs and Jacoby Myers are also in there. It's definitely going to bring down the average on your wide receivers, but it's going to be hard to bring it down a lot because CeeDee Lamb, Devonta Smith, and Zay Flowers, I mean, that's like super awesome. I'm going to give it a B plus. Would be a lot higher if you had a couple. LATE. So I'll give that a B plus for the pass catchers. Running backs, JT, Kyren. I mean, that's super solid right there. Javonte. I'm gonna give that a B. Solid B. I mean, Taylor and Kyren bringing it up. I mean, you only have Javonte besides that in the starters. And very, very nervous about Javonte still. But very solid nonetheless for the top two. Stafford, I feel like you took Stafford way too early. And Deshaun, he's been going in that area.
Hello, ladies.
But still going to be solid right there. I'm going to give that, I feel like that's going to be, that's like a B or a B minus, like right there for the QBs. And I mean, automatically, I mean, just with Carr in there, if you have any kind of serviceable like QB like on your bench, I mean, automatically bump it up, you know, just a little bit. I feel like because not too many people have 3 starting QBs. So Derek Carr, Doubs and Myers were not on the bench. Quentin Johnston, Chuba, Rashad Bateman, Homer. But I guess you got both of them, though. At least you got Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman. Go all the way, Homer. Trey Palmer, Keaton Mitchell, Homer. He was coming on last year, though. But yeah, now with Derrick Henry. Surprised you didn't get Derrick Henry. Didn't he go right after you? Yeah, like, why didn't you take Henry instead of Stafford with that pick? I know you had 2 RBs there, but like that would have been the pick. That would have been the pick. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Michael Mayer, Tyler Boyd, Kraft, and Spencer Rattler. I don't know why, but just every time I say Spencer Rattler, I feel like I have to say it like that. And I like that. I mean, you got the whole tandem there for New Orleans. Feel like that. I'm gonna give that. It's gonna be like a C plus, like right there. C plus for the offensive depth. Johnny said I really wanted Henry there. One pick later. Yeah, he's so close to dropping to you. Said it threw me off. Robert said, man, I hope Rattler plays this year. You do? You do think, I mean, outside of injury, I don't think he's playing. And I hope Derek Carr, for the teams that I have Derek Carr, I hope he doesn't get hurt. All right, let's see. IDP. I know you're going to make up a little bit of ground with the IDP because Micah Parsons and Zaire Franklin, I mean, that's a dope-ass start. Quay Walker, crazy that he dropped that far to the 16th round. I've seen him drafted way higher than that. Devin White, very, very nice. Matt Buki. I mean, you probably didn't need to draft him as a starter, but I can't downgrade you for him. Yeah, the IDP, I mean, you killed it on the IDP. I'm going to give that an A- for the IDP. And let's see, defensive IDP, Christian Harris, Nakobe Dean. Hope we could get some breakout out of him. Diablo, very nice. And Jamin Davis. I'm gonna give that a C plus for the IDP depth. So running backs and wide receivers, I mean, they're bringing the average up. QBs kind of bringing the average down, but I feel like this is just falling right into a solid B. I feel like that's where this is falling, just right into the solid B range here. And yeah, pretty solid squad, B's, pretty solid squad. Johnny said Carr always misses a few games. He didn't miss any games last year, did he? Maybe he did. Rob said underrated. He made my Gamecocks trash team look good at times, for sure. I mean, he did have some good tape out there. Toyota One said, yeah, I couldn't pass up on Henry. For sure not. Tina said, you guys know what happened to Spencer. Used to be the most hyped QB in town, and then Caleb showed up, right? That's why he got drafted in the 30th round. And then, I don't think anybody's expecting too much out of him, Not at the NFL level. All right. Well, there we have it. Let me see if I can get let's see how much of the draft board I can actually put up here. All right. And there we have it. There's a big portion of the draft board there. And B said, thank you, my brother. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you, homie. Yep. Tino said Caleb took Spencer's starting job. Yeah, and it's been all downhill from there, right? I mean, I know not all fully downhill, but yeah, I know things changed a lot for Rattler after that. And he was on some show, right, where he kind of was a little hot-headed or something, and like teams downgraded him because of that. A lot of bullshit either way. All right. Another draft in the books. There we go. Toyota One said, thanks, homie. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, in Oklahoma, right before Caleb went over to USC. Yes, sir. All right. We'll be back tomorrow morning for Elevated Sports Talk. As always, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The next draft that we got is going to be Thursday. We got multiple dynasty leagues filling right now. If anybody wants to join, $30 buy-ins. We still have 1 or 2 spots left in the WWF themed dynasty. That's the one where we do the Royal Rumble to determine the draft order. And it is good. We got a whole bunch more leagues, bro. And yeah, that's a 135 buy-in. It's Superflex, offense only. Going to be very, very fun. It might be the last WWF themed league of the year. Might be the very last one. We might get we might do a redraft league and, you know, have a Royal Rumble, like determine like the order. But this is going to be the last dynasty. So make sure you guys join in. It's 135. I know I posted the link in Patreon and stuff, but just send me a message if you don't have it, or if you want to get in, just let me know. We'll get you in there like swimwear. Need to shout out all the producers of the show. We got more people to add here, but we got our all access members on Patreon, the elite members on Patreon, all our superstar members, our ultimate members. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the ones who are helping this show keep moving along day by day. Appreciate you guys. And if anybody wants to join the community, you go to 420crew.com, 420crew.com. Get over there. You could join for free, but sign up as a paid member. You get access to more stuff. You're going to get into a bunch of leagues that you don't get access to as a free member. But yeah, go support the show. Go support the movement. Go support the 420 crew. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.